Hey everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another fragrance video. And as you can tell from the thumbnail, I am super excited to have my really good friend Steven from the fragrance channel Redolessence. I am so excited because today we're collaborating on our top 10 versatile favorite niche fragrances. I'm super excited to have Steven on this channel. And if you guys don't know or you've been hiding under a rock, he is one of the most sought after fragrance reviewers on YouTube, right? Probably really close to Jeremy and Gents. He is doing some amazing things. He's the creative director of his own fragrance company called Aventus. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you so much, Steven. I kick it over to you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Steven. I have a YouTube channel called Redolessence. And first things first, I just want to give a very special thank you to my friend Scott for allowing me to be a part of this collaboration. As a matter of fact, he suggested it. Thank you so much for allowing me to be on your channel. Congratulations on the recent milestone. Congratulations on all of the success. I know Scott has been working very hard and very diligently here on YouTube for a number of years. So it's a pleasure to be doing this collaboration with you, my friend. Keep up the wonderful, wonderful work. And I love your channel. I try to tune in whenever possible. So thank you for inviting me to be on your channel. It really means a lot to me. So what are the most versatile niche fragrances that I have in my collection? I can think of at least one or two from every brand. And as I'm looking around here, I'm getting inspired, but there are some fragrances that I keep reaching for over and over and over again. And of course, when I think of versatility, I think of fragrances that can be worn in any season, any occasion, no matter what the circumstances are, and also versatility in terms of them being unisex to a certain degree, in terms of them just being very accessible by a wide variety of people. Of course, scent is subjective, so at the end of the day, you do have to try fragrances for yourself and see if it caters to your own personal tastes. But as far as my tastes are concerned, I love these fragrances. Very easygoing, very easy to wear. You can wear them to the office. You can wear them on a date. You can wear them in the summer. You can wear them in the winter. These are the most versatile, or some of the most versatile niche fragrances that I have in my collection. Let's go ahead and kick things off with the first one, which is by Zaharoff. This is called Oud Overdose. This is an amazing fragrance. Oud Overdose is a fresh take on tobacco. The original Oud is very good too. Oud Overdose, some people claim or say that it has a few hours of better longevity and performance. And I personally love this one. The citrus added with that smooth, leafy tobacco that's in here. Very classy, very refined, very sophisticated. In terms of the scent profile, definitely something that gears more towards the hotter weather. Not super hot, but generally speaking, the hotter weather. But the performance is so good that you can 100% pull this off in the colder weather. Oud Overdose is amazing. The next one I want to talk about is a classic, and I've owned this one for like 9 or 10 years at this point, by Amouage. This is Reflection for Men. Reflection for Men is a beautiful, spicy, neroli rose fragrance. It has those bright citrusy personalities about it, composed by Lucas Suzak, who's an amazing, amazing perfumer. And there's just something about Reflection for Men. And I have the old formulation here with the non-magnetic cap, and I am wearing this one very sparingly just because I know how strong it is. I know how amazing it smells. And again, perfectly unisex in my opinion. Yes, it is marketed for men, but with rose and citrus, I don't think it's explicitly masculine. I think anybody can wear it very comfortably, although a lot of people do kind of compare it to Le Male by Jean Paul Gaultier. They say it's more like a niche version or a higher quality version of Le Male. Definitely very well-rounded composition. Give it a try if you haven't already. Amouage has some very dark, long-lasting fragrances. This is one that left me feeling very impressed. Can I do a most versatile video without mentioning Percival by Parfum de Marly? Percival is this great ice flower, minty, lavender, citrusy kind of a fragrance. Yes, it does get compared to Fierce by Abercrombie & Fitch. It does get compared to Legend by Montblanc. But this is an amazing, high-quality, niche-tier fragrance that has great longevity. And this is one that, okay, admittedly so, it does lean a little bit masculine, but the performance is wonderful. I can wear this in the colder weather, and the smell is very bright, fresh, invigorating. You can wear it very comfortably in the hotter weather. Of course, with that, I also have to talk about one of my favorite brands. This brand is Roja Parfum. The perfumer is Roja Dove. And I thought about many fragrances from this brand that I think are incredibly versatile. There's Elysium, but then I thought to myself, I can't really see myself wearing that one in the wintertime. There's A Midsummer Dream, and that one is amazing too. That one is probably a little bit heavier, so not a very summer themed fragrance. And then I also really love Oceania, but that's another one that I really love wearing in the summertime. This one is fresh. It has a longevity. It has that clean vetiver vibe. It has some woods, a lot of citrus, smells very orangey and lemony in the opening. And this one is Oligarch. Now, of course, this is the Eau de Parfum concentration. Very strong, very resolute, incredibly long lasting. Very impressed with this one. A lot of Roja fragrances happen to last a very long time on my skin, whether we're talking about Scandal or Danger or A Midsummer Dream, Harrods, Diaghilev, Burlington, the list goes on and on. But Oligarch is amazing. And of course, one fragrance that I've been truly loving so far, there's just something about the personality of this fragrance, the brightness, the spiciness. There's a bit of a woodsy, astringent quality to it as well, but it's boozy, but in a very easygoing manner. It's not a heavy booze like cognac or brandy or whiskey or anything like that. It's actually very flavorful, very easy to wear. And this one by Mise Cyr, also given the fact that it's a fairly new release, is called Blue Gin. This one is composed by master perfumer Alberto Morillas, who is one of the best of our time, really. He's composed everything from Versace Pour Homme to Giorgio Armani's Acqua di Gio, the mid-90s release. This one has juniper, it has the gin accord in here, it has a bit of a woodsy presence, kind of reminds me of cedarwood, but it's a very smooth, sort of clean linen vibe that you're going to get from it. It actually kind of reminds me a bit of Vodka on the Rocks by Kilian Paris. It can also be compared ever so slightly to Meteor by Louis Vuitton, Green Pearl by Thommy London, or even Azzaro Chrome, but like a very high luxury, top tier, higher quality version of it, right? It definitely has the spice, it has the booze, the gin, the juniper. This is an amazing fragrance. I've done a review on my channel. If you're interested in learning more about it, please don't hesitate to check it out. And once again, Scott, you're the man. Thank you so much for letting me be on your channel. I do appreciate your time and your friendship. And thank you for the many years of, good friendship and just kind vibes that have been, so commonplace with you. So I definitely want to thank you so much for your friendship. And if you ever need anything from me, please don't hesitate to reach out. Congratulations on all the recent milestones. You deserve all of the success. I know how hard you work, and I know how much work it takes to produce these videos and to do what we do. So I really commend you. I admire you. And once again, if you need anything, don't hesitate. Thank you for having me on your channel. Love you all. And let's go back to Scott. Bye.
All right, guys, that was a fantastic list, wasn't it? I even have a couple of those on my list, Steven. You stole a couple of my ideas. These two fragrances right here are absolutely amazing and absolutely versatile. So I'm so glad you chose those because I have those on my list as well. But now I'm going to come in and clean up and give you my top 5 to round out the top 10 favorite versatile niche fragrances. And so the one I'm going to go with right now, right out the gate, is one of my favorite fragrance houses in existence right now. And that is the fragrance house of Argos. I absolutely love the fragrance house of Argos because they do everything first class and they really pay attention to the details. The devil is in the details, as they say, and this fragrance house is absolutely spectacular. But the fragrance I'm talking about is Argos Pour Homme, and this one is absolutely fantastic, guys, for so many reasons. But right out of the top, you get a nice citrusy freshness that is absolutely amazing. Then you get this beautiful, luxurious tart lime that is absolutely to die for. I love, love, love this fragrance. And then as it starts to settle down, you get this beautiful, sophisticated lavender that's just so gorgeous and just so opulent. And then you get that earthy vetiver mixed with that resinous pine. And then you get a nice, dry cedar that is just so gorgeous, guys. This fragrance is so opulent and so amazing. And then as it starts to dry down, it becomes warm and musky. And I really feel like you can wear this fragrance all year round. You are going to smell like a refined, sophisticated gentleman. Absolutely amazing. Argos Pour Homme. I get about 6 to 8 hours on my skin, and this has an amazing scent trail. All right, next fragrance on my list is from the house of Zaharoff. This is one of the most amazing fragrances, one of the all-time bestsellers, absolutely opulent, absolutely gorgeous, and that is Signature Pour Homme. You can see the dent I put in this bottle. In fact, I'm working on my second bottle. This is a lavender explosion, a treat for the senses because it is so amazing. It is so sophisticated and so modern, but yet has this old school vibe that I just love. There's this juicy pear down here in the mid that's just absolutely amazing. This sparkles and shines with the jasmine. And then in the base, you just have this thick, deep fragrance with that oud, the myrrh, and the frankincense. It is definitely a religious experience with that frankincense. I love this fragrance. It's one of my all-time favorites. I get about 8+ hours on my skin, and it is a must-have. So if you haven't heard of this, this is called Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. Absolutely amazing. All right, we're going to stay in the same vein with lavender because I absolutely love lavender, and I think it is a very, very versatile scent. So we're going with Mason Francis Kurkdjian, and we're going with Masculine Pluriel. I love this fragrance, guys. Again, this is another lavender bomb. It is so good. This fragrance is so earthy and so woody, mixed with that beautiful lavender. And then as this dries down, you get a beautiful leathery vibe going on that is so good. But the leather isn't too strong. It's very nuanced. But along with those woods and along with that lavender, this fragrance is just so masculine and so sophisticated and very luxurious. I love everything Francis Kurkdjian is doing. He is one of my favorite perfumers, and this fragrance is definitely an amazing fragrance that you can wear all year round. And this fragrance stays with me all day. I get about 8 hours on my skin, and it just has this beautiful scent trail. It is so sophisticated. Definitely give this one a try. All right, next one on my list. I had to put it on there. It's one of those fragrances that can be polarizing. I happen to love it. I think it's amazing. I love the House of Creed, and we're talking about Creed Aventus. Long live Aventus, right? They're one of the fragrance houses that started the trend or started that fragrance DNA of pineapple. And this has an amazing, juicy pineapple scent along with that black currant, along with the birch. And there's some other citruses in here as well. There's a little bit of ambergris, a little bit of oak moss, and a beautiful vanillic-like scent in the dry down. But this is so amazing and so luxurious. And you got to know this is a good scent DNA if it's been copied as much as Creed Aventus has. And so for that reason, I have it on one of my most versatile scents that I go to over and over again. And you can see I put a little bit of dent in here, but usually I just wear this for special occasions because I like it that much. I get about 6 hours on my skin, projects at about an arm's length, one of my favorites in my collection. All right, guys, last but not least, rounding up the top 5, I wanted to put this one in here too. This shares a similar DNA with Creed Aventus, but I wanted to put this one in here for just a different price point because this is an amazing fragrance for the price. You can find these fragrances sometimes for under $100 or right darn near $100, but this fragrance has a little bit of that same pineapple citrus DNA, but the vanilla in here is so amazing, and this just has a sweet, gorgeous, fruity vibe along with those woods. This is absolutely amazing. And for all of you who are looking for a deal, this is a deal. For the price and for how long this fragrance lasts, this goes beast mode on my skin. I get 8+ hours, and I absolutely love it. It projects huge. This is a compliment getter, absolute compliment getter, and you can wear this all year around. And if I wanted to do an honorable mention, I'll throw in one more, and this is from Roja Parfums, and this is Roja Vetiver. This is absolutely amazing, so sparkling, so juicy on the top with that bright citrus, and then you got this beautiful, smooth, well-blended, earthy vetiver, so that's my honorable mention. Steven, thank you so much for doing this video with me. Thank you so much for all your kind words and all the support you've shown to my channel. And guys, please, if you don't know who Steven is, go on over and subscribe to his channel right now. Help him out. The guy's, he's struggling for subscribers. No, I'm kidding. But thank you so much, Steven, for being here. Your friendship has meant the world to me over these last couple of years. And thank you for your tutelage and showing me the ropes here in the fragrance community. I really appreciate it. And I would really appreciate it if you got any value from this video whatsoever to leave a thumbs up. Please be a part of my fragrance family and come join the Scott Aromatico movement. I would love for each and every one of you to be a part of my family. And listen, it doesn't cost you anything. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell notifications off to the side. And guys, I can't wait to see you in the next video. And I hope I get to see some of you at Scent Explore very quickly. Let me know down in the comments below if I'm going to be seeing some of you at Scent Explore because I can't wait to meet you. Until next time, I'll see you again. Have a good day. Peace and love. Ciao.